Listen to me carefully, guys. Your resume is not going to get your foot through the door. You getting the job, the contract, the business, the client does not depend on how many years of experience you have or how many degrees you have. Someone with 8 months of experience can steal a client or a contract from someone with 10 years worth of experience and a degree. Something that you have to understand, the hiring process in high-level meetings, there's no really meetings. There's dinners. You don't have meetings. You don't have sit down where they sit down and they ask you qualifying questions. You don't have that. In high-level meetings, when you have to win over a client or when you have to win over a business, those happens in social places. Those happens in bars. Those happens over dinners. It boggles my mind. You actually have no experience, because most of the people who get out with a degree, has a 4-year university degree, and who get out and who thinks that their resume and their degree or their 5 years worth of experience in an industry is going to give them the job, that's not the case. You getting a job totally depends on whether you can sit down at a dinner with that person and whether you're likable or whether you can vibe. It's simple as that. Can you vibe with the person? That's how they determine whether you're eligible for the job or not. In most of those scenarios, they wouldn't even want to know what you've done, and they wouldn't even want to know what you've gone through and how many years of experience and or college educations you have and or what degrees you have. And I'm not just talking about a $25 an hour job. I'm talking about a contract that's like $50,000 contract, $100,000 contract. You are going to get those contracts only if you are likable. Like, that's the key to networking. The key to networking is being able to talk with the boss or talk with the guy who's going to give you the contract or who's going to give you the money, and talk with him about his pet peeves. Like, can you vibe with that person? If you can, no matter how qualified you are, they're not going to give you that contract. So you have to be able to sit down and talk about a person and be inquisitive about the person and get to know his family and his daughter's dance lessons and how many scores the Suns did in his last weekend at baseball. That's what you have to be interested in to be able to get the job.